Peace, love, light, unity. This is No PC Radio, and recently I had a 10-year class reunion with some people that I actually enjoy and got to tap in with again. And I am here with, we're going to do it in chronological order. I think that's how you would say that. That means 1, 2, 3.
I'm Kay.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Marquise.
Okay. I don't know exactly how I want to lead this because we were talking off camera about some things that I don't want to talk about because everybody is not us.
Yes,
And
that's a good. That's
I
a
feel
very.
like-
Yep.
I take constructive criticism well. I take what's great about me and what's wrong about me well.
Yeah.
There were some things that could have been handled. There were some things that could have been done.
True.
But we're going to lead with love.
Yeah.
Shelby didn't come, and I'm mad you didn't come because I was looking forward to seeing you. So I'm
Right.
glad you came here.
I'm so happy I see you.
I wanted to come to your exhibition
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
but my birthday was the 12th, and I celebrated yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Happy
So-
belated birthday.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, like, wait a minute. I commented when it was your birthday, so that was like a couple weeks ago. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
It was about 9 days ago.
9 days ago.
Virgo
Okay.
gang.
A week ago.
I still got my
Sorry.
ego out. All Virgo season, I celebrate.
Period.
September,
As you
I don't, not the August ones because y'all technically Leos.
Screaming.
September the 1st
Screaming.
until Libra cusp is my birthday.
Okay.
period. I'm gonna start with you because it's gonna be easier to deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing where you couldn't come?
I was.
Yeah, let's get in your business.
I'm screaming. No, I was at church. So I actually,
say that.
yeah. So the church that I attend, we had actually our family fun day and everything. So that whole weekend, it was like back to back events, which was hilarious because it was literally back to back reunion activities. And I'm like, thanks. I just can't go to none of them. Like, sheesh. But I was
But
like,
you were in worship.
yeah.
And
Hallelujah.
that's more important.
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
God is more important.
God is more. Yes. Thank you. God is more important.
Fellowship with your
Yes.
people is more important.
Yeah. But I wanted to see you guys for sure. But I was also scared. I'm like, how's this gonna go down?
I was too.
Why,
Yeah.
Why were you? Okay, so this is the part.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get to talk my shit a little bit. No PC radio.
I was like,
no
you gotta tell me
longer-
what I can and can't say.
I'm no longer with the committee, so I can say what I really wanted to say.
Okay.
There was a large group of people. I wasn't on the part. I was on the marketing committee.
Right.
There was a large group of people that didn't want to come because they were socially anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And
for sure.
we didn't send anything on the marketing committee to say,
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that was on the committee with me.
Gotta say that first.
He's
Y'all
like,
did a great
we're
job.
cool. I promise.
You did a great job of being politically correct and professional and media trained.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was a group of people that should have been targeted,
Yeah.
that were shy
For sure.
and awkward and strange, who would have liked to hear, hey, you come too.
Yeah.
We want
For
to see
sure.
you.
And that's what I said more than thrice
I believe it.
and got shunned because I got outvoted.
Well,
So I just want to say
yeah.
that what that was, because I did go, and it was bigger than a reunion. It was with Chantel, shout out to our class president,
Yay.
said it was going to be. It really was fellowship. You got to see everyone in their element, whatever they were.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Was their most raw version. I don't know who decided to do a bar crawl, but liquor really does bring out honest people.
Well, we knew that. We knew that was gonna happen. See, that was the one that I was like, I don't think I should go through. But yeah,
And everyone really got to be what they are, and it was beautiful to see in real time. Like, I couldn't even respond to everything that was happening at once because it was a lot happening at once.
I mean, it's a lot of people.
But our community is filled with creatives.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
filled with very intelligent people, very creative people, and we have never really tapped in how we were supposed to because we were all shy children.
We were teenagers.
Even the extroverts were
hormonal
still
and
going
all the
through- yeah,
things,
yeah,
and yeah.
and it was nice to tap back in
Yeah.
and see who was doing what and XYZZYX. And I wish the people who were nervous
Yeah.
kind of just dropped their balls, dropped their nuts a little bit,
It just came.
and just came.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I wanted to touch on my end because I'm mad I got outvoted. But I knew how important that was. That's why I
Yeah.
did it. Because I was a weird hybrid person that was like an introvert, extrovert
Me and you were kind
fuck
of on the
with who they fuck
same.
with
Yeah. For
type
sure.
of person. I wasn't clicked into anything, but
Nope.
whoever was raw when they spoke to me,
That was
I
cool.
spoke
For
to.
real.
Yeah,
Low key. Yeah.
type shit. Music buddy, hello.
Yay. Yeah, that's my boy. I love
Um,
Shane.
And I know Drayton wanted to come. He couldn't. I know
Oh,
Kayvon
he
wanted
was
to
at-
come.
He was there?
He was
Yeah.
at some function. I saw him.
Yeah.
I did.
Dang.
No, wanted to come here.
Oh, the birthday.
Oh.
Oh.
Kayvon wanted to come. Samantha.
Oh my
wanted to come.
gosh.
I was wondering who was
Stop. I would have been
Oh,
so.
Jeremiah was supposed to come.
Oh my gosh. What?
And so.
Oh, I would have been so happy to
And
see
Kaylani
him.
was supposed to go.
Oh my gosh.
And then went out of town. So
Dang.
shout out to all the people who did
All
agree
y'all.
to come.
I'm a low key mad because
That's
I want to
dope.
see your
And
face.
Shit happened.
Hit us
Last time I
up.
saw
We'll
Samantha,
just somehow
I
reconvene.
think I was doing her lashes. Kaylani, I talked to Kaylani.
Which
all the time.
Samantha? There's two
Stop.
Samanthas.
What's her
Oh,
last
shoot,
name? What's
shoot,
her last
shoot.
name? She moved and she moved back recently.
Which
Dark skin
Samantha?
Samantha?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You know who
That's
you're talking
the
about?
one I was talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Because shout out to Samantha too. Boom. That's all. Going into
Okay.
the weekend in itself, what was your favorite part of the weekend? I am hot.
I would say my favorite part was probably the mixer, because not only did we get to, have our drinks, have our fun, eat some good food, but we got to really connect, like, individually.
Oh, wait, pause. I'm not. Go ahead.
But
That's
no,
my
I
fan,
like
y'all.
the mixer the most because we got to really connect and talk to each other. I think if I would have made it to the barbecue, that would have probably been the most
The
intimate setting.
mixer. You talking about the brunch?
Yeah.
The brunch. I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
confused. Yeah. So not only did we get to have some fun, but I got to sit down and talk to
I
people
got
too.
there mad late. One thing about me, I'm gonna be late. But I did see people. It was lit. Y'all was.
It was a
I
good
ain't gonna talk
time.
about that.
What you
Cause
doing?
certain people work for corporate.
Uh,
Y'all was lit in that bitch. I ain't gonna hold you up.
It was a good old time. We
screaming.
ended it with Stump though, or that's when I left.
Hmm?
We ended it with Stump, Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended it with Stump, so it was wholesome at the
That
end,
is so
right?
funny. I saw that.
It
on
was
the
wholesome at the end.
I mean, I left after that, so I don't know what happened. I heard about it, but
I didn't go to the after. I
Yeah,
was
I
I
didn't
was
either.
I was shit faced. It was time to go home. I don't go in
like,
public
yeah.
drunk.
I went home, but I heard some stories, so I'm happy everybody had a good time that went to the after. Yeah.
Oh, I wanna ask. I wish I was messy. I wish I was messy. I wish I was
My
messy.
brain
I
is
ain't
like
gonna
going
ask none of that.
places. Okay, I'm a.
All right, what about you? Your favorite moments.
I would say the.
Shout out to your hair. Your hair is crispy as
I
fuck.
appreciate it. Shout
Yeah.
out to Layla who did it from my church.
Mans came yoga pose.
Nah,
Go
this is just
ahead.
how I'm comfortable.
Type shit.
So I would say the brunch as well. I feel like the cookout was
That's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like the cookout was great and it was a good time. But I feel like everybody was kind of breaking the ice at the cookout, and then at the
I
brunch it
wish
was
I
like,
was there. I'm like this
Yeah.
all the time, and like as a host, I've had to learn to be that. It took a long time, but eventually I started to learn how to work a room and just rub shoulders. And I wish I was there because I could tell that's what it was. And it's weird looking at y'all now versus then. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I was like, boom, because there were certain people that wanted to come out, like, and they were kind of just being
Yeah.
because they didn't know that they could be.
Yeah.
And I would have easily punched somebody in the chest, not literally, but figuratively.
Oh
You
my
know, just be
gosh.
like, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
We only here for if certain people that flew out from other states.
There
I
were.
love that.
Yeah.
There was. That was super cool.
Like Desiree, who was supposed to come here, and I'm judging. I'll see you in Texas. I wanted to bring out those people more,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm so happy y'all came from them states and paid y'all cheese.
Period.
But yeah, go ahead, the cookout.
oh yeah, I was just saying that the cookout. Well, I didn't go to the bar crawl, so I don't know what happened there. So y'all do you.
lit.
Yeah.
Y'all do you, but I at the cookout, it was my first time seeing everybody, so I feel like you know, all the ice was being broken, just reconnecting with everybody. And then at the brunch, it was like, what's up? You know, that
Right.
like, you know, was we all connecting again. So it was nice.
You always been very much like this, because me and Avery were cool, and then you and Avery were cool, but I've never tapped in with you. However,
Avery
you,
Chisholm?
yeah,
Okay.
you have always had this super nonchalant spirit.
Yeah, very calm,
Yeah,
very approachable.
like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
how?
I just got like a flash. I just got a flashback in my mind. Of, like, how you talk to us
teach
and everything.
me.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Teach me how to be this relaxed.
Show me your ways.
Right, let's
know.
all take a deep breath.
I practice yoga.
My dad is the same way, so that's where I get it from.
Okay.
But also, quiet as kept, I was depressed in high school too. So
Dog.
Same,
Same.
same.
so
I
I was
think that was like,
I'm
half of
good
us.
now, you know.
You
but
learning yourself at this day.
oh yeah.
I wasn't me until probably junior year.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, and then
Yeah.
that's when I started to get retarded, and I'm glad I left. Because, you know.
Saved you.
Bro.
See,
Yes.
it was the
Hilarious.
opposite for me. I was depressed in the latter half in junior, senior
Okay.
year because of stuff that was happening in my personal life.
Yeah.
And
It'd be like that.
Dog.
but when I came to high school, so I came from Southfield, so
Oh, okay.
I didn't know anybody coming into high school except for London and Tier.
Mm-hmm.
They went to middle school with me, and then so I was like, trying to make new friends, and that was
Yeah.
weird. And then I was depressed. So
Well,
so I was like kind of a shell of who I am really in high school, as opposed to
That's fair.
Nobody
Yeah.
would have known. I mean, looking
Yeah.
at you from a distance, you always seem to be in your square. So it's,
Yeah,
I
like settled.
appreciate that
That's what
vulnerability.
like,
Cool.
and
Yeah.
you know me.
Yeah.
I would just talk to everyone. So, yeah. And I'm probably super loud, and you're just like, this girl won't shut up.
no. I mean, I feel like in
I
high
always
school,
appreciated that though, because like as a person who was introverted, you helped me be way more comfortable in my space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Whenever you, yeah.
That's so nice to hear. Okay. I'm like thinking back in my head, like, all these people are going to be like, this girl. Yeah. I mean, there was people who did not. And it probably wasn't even that they didn't genuinely, like they hated me. They probably didn't hate me. First of all, like again, we said we were teenagers,
Yeah.
hormonal. Everybody's just all over the place, everywhere. But there are people who were like, literally, I remember one person, I can't remember. I feel bad because I can't remember her name. But if I saw her face, I'd know.
Right.
I remember one time she was just like, why are you so happy all the time?
Oh,
And I was like, yo. I was like, because why would I purposely make myself sad? And I was depressed, like we were all talking about, like,
I said this in the elevator. I'm gonna say it again. It's giving Issa Rae.
yeah. Thank you.
I see it. I see it.
I keep
love
hearing
this
that.
Issa.
This is the third, when I tell you the third time this week, okay? And I'm like, what does that mean?
Let me hear your
It's
rap.
not a bad thing.
I cannot. No, I can't rap. I can't. He tried to make me rap
I did.
in high school.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh shit! You know, fucking black poet introducing himself to people that knew me when I was young. So, when I was beating on those desks, my mom
Yeah.
used to get really mad at me because I was always doing it in my house. That actually did bring out, because I wanted to sing and I can't sing. So, when I was just doing it and they were rapping, doing ciphers,
Yeah.
I
remember
kind of
that.
threw myself into it.
Yeah.
And that created what I'm now doing. So,
Really?
yeah. Like if I didn't go to Renaissance, I never ever would have did music.
That's crazy because in my head, because that was like, I loved hanging out with you guys. I think it was easier just hanging out with guys in general because it seemed like the girls did not like me. So I was like, okay, screw you. No, I'm just kidding. But I
No, she isn't.
no.
Keep going.
No, but I was cool. I tried to be cool with everybody. But the guys, I just feel like you guys were just so much less.
Easier connection, not catty.
Not catty. Y'all were goofy. Y'all were doing all the things, saying whatever you wanted to say, making jokes all the time. So it was like, okay, I don't have to. Cool. And it was just so much fun. But you were. It's like you guys just all fell in line with it so effortlessly that I thought that was just you. Like music was, and we talked about music
Yeah.
all the time. So
But
I was like,
I was always writing, but I
yeah.
couldn't.
But I thought it totally was like, oh yeah, that's his thing.
You were talking about the concept of being depressed young.
Yeah.
And one of the things that was a trigger for me was, I'm going to pass pass the baton because I know you want to say something. Was not being able to sing. So I was questioning, and we got into religion at the reunion too. Me, Trey, and I think Jalen Tillman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very deep dude who
Cool.
agreed to come on the podcast, and this is me calling you out. I was saying then, why would the Most High give me this gift and I can't sing? And it took a lot of non-ego for me to go, oh, use it for other people, because a lot of people that can sing can't write.
Hey.
So it aligned. It did
Yeah.
align, and then I start rapping.
Yep.
I mean, so it was like, I don't know, it was so weird because I never was supposed to go there. I was supposed to go to DSA, and it didn't happen.
How the cards
I wanted to go to
unfold.
DSA too,
Type shit.
and my dad was like, "That's an art school. You need to go to school. It's gonna get you into college." So
Type shit. Exactly.
Dog,
Exactly.
literally.
I was supposed to go to fucking law school. Jesus Christ, how things
Really?
manifest.
I'll say,
Okay.
I wanted to go to nursing school.
dude.
Ended up psychology.
Yeah. Hey.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you played it back a lot. That means that you overstand people when you meet them. You must read people well.
Yeah, I would definitely say, yeah, psychology. Honestly, at first I went to school for nursing, and then I let my social worker talk me back to basically saying that if I didn't get straight A's for the rest of the school year, I wouldn't be able to get into the nursing school. Psychology was always my second spot, I would say, because I read people very easily. I'm a very good people reader. I love that's what I'm saying. You got good energy.
Because like when I linked back up with her, I was like, oh, okay,
you have
cool,
great energy.
Cool.
And then I use my degree now, like doing services, because at first I felt the way about not using it, even though I do work in guardianship. But every day, like talking to my clients, I still use my psychology degree, reading them, listen to their story. Have I? No.
No.
Okay, just the event. Okay.
Yeah. we linked back up a year ago,
Yeah.
maybe a year or two
I
ago.
was so happy to see you. My mama love you, girl.
Girl, so her family and everybody's so nice, so sweet. But in my head, like I said, kind of like the reunion thing, you're like, okay, this is somebody that I didn't necessarily hang out with. The friends, and then not to judge you, but like the people around, and we're teenagers, so we just clicked up wherever we
That's
could fit
why I'm
in.
angry.
It was
'cause
very
it's like-
funny.
Yeah. So the people who she was friends with, I'm like, oh shoot, well she, and
But why would you carry that from that long ago?
because we never talked.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same thing with the reunion, like you were saying. Like if there would have reached out and been like, dog,
I
not.
was
Very
right. I'm
clicky.
always right.
but like, because in my head, even thinking about coming out, I was like, you know what? And this does play into religion a little bit, because I feel like I'm a different person for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, Shelby, you are not the same person you were when you were 16. Come on now.
Obviously.
Like, and I'm still just as bubbly as you can tell. But like, I just like you don't know what those kids are going through. Like, there's so many people in general in real life, but just being a teenager, your parents, all the things that are happening at home, that probably was the thing that carried over into, bullying or like people picking on you and stuff. Not even them by themselves. So now we're adults. We got to process things, got to be in our own spaces. And I was like, you know what? These people probably aren't even the same.
100%.
For sure. So when she was excited to see me,
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
and I was like, yeah.
I want to say something, but I won't. There was somebody very specifically, a girl,
Okay.
who used to talk so much shit about me. Not like in a negative way.
Wait,
with
now
other
I'm trying to
people,
think.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like
okay.
straight
I
to my
wanna know.
face.
Now I'm trying to think.
And I got
Ooh.
to see her.
Yeah. What happened? Is
She
on
was
your
on
head?
you.
So sweet.
Uh,
She was so sweet.
see.
When the
And
walls fall down.
No, but
Yeah.
literally.
yeah, and
Literally.
yeah, it's exactly that. Like, you cannot project the spirit of who somebody was when they were 16.
Yeah.
As an adult person who might have a child or might have this
Dude,
or might have that.
got married,
Went through so
went
many
to
things in
Yeah.
10
found
years.
God,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
And you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Shout out to Raya Witt, who does food or
Yes.
catering, and it's some of the most delicious food I've ever had.
Period, right?
That shit is good as fuck. I just wanted to say that because it was on my mind. But yeah, no, you're on point, and I just want to reaffirm, because I'm going to take what we did there and
Yeah.
continue to do it, because I think that fellowship. Shout out to Chantel for that word, because I didn't know what it meant until you
Period.
said it.
Congregate and talk.
The ability to come out and build together as young Black entrepreneurs, young
Yeah.
Black healers, content creators, whatever it is that you do, artists. is important because we don't have necessarily constituents.
Mm-hmm.
And having
sure.
constituents is how everybody else was able to build their pillars.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, that wasn't a thing to do as an event one time for me. It was something that reminded me of how big our city is
Yeah.
and how we don't tap in with each other.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing you for the first time because we were always cool, but
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
never tapped in
Connected.
for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
so seeing you again, having you come out here and do this, that means something.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep doing that shit.
Yeah, when you asked,
Period.
I was more than happy, and then especially expressing that we both content create, so why not
Type
collaborate?
shit.
And same thing
Literally.
with you, why not? Collaborate?
Literally.
Insane.
I actually ran into her. Basically, had to pull her in for a job that I was doing.
Oh, yeah,
as a social
right.
media coordinator, they wanted me to reach out for influencers, and she was on the list, and I was like, "That's hilarious."
Mhm. I'm like, Chevy, you said
Synchronicity, that's the most high.
just like
Nothing is a
zink,
mistake.
Just everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
Is there anything you want to plug?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. I have a business. I'm an esthetician. I do facials, waxing, and lashes. If you want to follow my page, it's _beautyinvasion_. Hit me up, okay? I'm doing all the services.
Yeah.
And she's cold with it too.
Okay, thank you.
We got to do this again because it was some maybe I only put on the Patreon. It was some things on blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So what? I'm like, wait. Okay. You can just follow me at Shelby Love. I'm trying to be like this one as far as content creator. But I'm artist, do a bunch of stuff. So Shelby SHELBY LOV3 instead of an E. And then everything else is connected.
No, fuck all that. What was that Tubi movie you did?
I'm screaming. Okay. So I'm in a couple of Tubi movies, background actress or like supporting
You in
whatever.
it.
But I'm in it.
Yes.
Right? And we're moving on up. And I really just got back in my acting bag a year ago. So it's moving. One of them is I'm in love with a stripper.
Independent film is important, and that's how you end up being on the highest stage.
Yes.
So what you're doing is not anything to poo-poo.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
yeah, no,
appreciate that.
speak that shit with your chest.
That's
Okay. Period. So one of them's I'm in love with a stripper. There's another one that's I don't think it's out yet. It's called Father Dearest. That one, I'm excited about that one.
You did one. I met Ayla Thompson
Oh,
at an event.
oh, that one.
Yeah.
So that one they're shopping it around. They're trying to figure out what streaming they want to go big with that one. So I think that's where they're working on right now. But that one's called Girl on the Wall, and that one that's gonna be really good too. It's psychological thriller, y'all.
Just shout out to Bree Rose. You know a lot of people know.
Yeah, Bree Rose, Ayla Thompson. The producer is actually one of my pastors. Shout out to Eagle Eye Media, and I think Darius Wright Entertainment for that one. Yeah, so that's gonna be.
Anything to
That's-
plug?
Oh no, I'm just out here living.
Hey,
And I want to say something to you that I probably will only say in this space. You have such a wise old soul.
yeah,
You discern energy very well. Shout out to Chloe. When I had that conversation with you and her,
Yeah.
and we were just sitting there and conversing, it's like, I don't know. It's like you read people like you've known them their whole life, but you do it in a way to give them game to benefit them tomorrow.
For sure.
So, shout out
that's
to you for
always
being
been
here.
the goal, man. Especially recently, I've been kind of trying to do that. I feel like that's a gift from God that he's been very intentional about, like, you need to do this. And I'm like, I'm not trying to get into that space. But he just has given me the gift of discernment and the gift of being able to give people wisdom. And so that's why, like, I try to give back whenever I can. And like, we didn't talk in high school. We weren't, like, I didn't know you.
I saw you a lot, but
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah,
we
class.
saw, but like, and so reconnecting with you at the reunion, that was cool. And like, understanding who you are as a person, because all I knew was Shane with a J. So
yeah, literally,
That's hilarious.
Chajane. Yeah.
I want to wrap. I'm just gonna ask one question. So who came? You didn't come. So I'm gonna ask you three.
Okay.
Your favorite day out of the three was what?
The brunch.
Why?
Because not only did we get to, sit and talk and drink. Well, drink. That was my favorite part, the open bar. And then But we also got to sit down, you know, actually have intimate conversations, and then, you know, the end part, the dancing. I like that. That's me.
That was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Then
no
we got
doubt.
together and did our, what is it, flag
swag
surf?
surf.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my vibe. It was a good
I'm
time.
so mad I was late for that. That bitch slapped. Go ahead. What about you?
Oh, me. I would say the brunch too. Just being able to reconnect with people, honestly, on like a more intimate level than I think the cookout was personally.
So I missed the cookout. We did an after. That was really cool. Shout out to everybody that came out after the night of the cookout. That was really fun.
Oh, was it after?
hmm
Wow. Okay.
But we kind of we
like,
we
"Dang,
sprung it
no."
up on people. We didn't really plan it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So certain people who didn't have it in their mind do.
Mm-hmm.
But for the people who was dangling and we came out, it was lit.
That's
And my favorite of the three, of course, was the bar crawl because I like alcohol and turning the fuck up.
That was a good
And
time.
that shit, I got to meet the most honest version of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell there were a lot of people who came to get shit off their chest, to do this or that.
Mm-hmm.
It was lit. And I'm looking forward to the fellowship aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you all for coming out. We're going to do this again
Of
Okay.
course.
because I need more time to expound on the questions that I have. Peace, love, light, unity. This has been No PC Radio, and we're going to talk so much more shit because now that I have you all involved,
Now that he has us in a room together.
and now that I have you involved with No PC Radio, we're going to blow the lid off of all these things. I have 1,000 questions. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay.
Peace,
excited.
love.
Bye.
Bye.